This is Nice Lady, right?
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's me, Jessica,
Wait,
and no,
Okay.
and I wanted to do a response video to Amberlynn's my everyday struggles. I'm not really gonna go okay, I'm gonna be doing part one, part two, part three. It's just gonna be overall my overall take on the whole thing. So I started watching Amberlynn I want to say like a few months ago because I like watching the show My 600 Pound Life. I just find it entertaining and interesting. It's just kind of interesting to watch people that just see people go like through these struggles, and it kind of makes you appreciate yourself, because we do take a lot for granted, and it's just kind of crazy to see people who just basic things that we think nothing of, like they really have to struggle with it, like just something as simple as taking a bath, walking to the mailbox, taking care of your own kids, preparing your own meals, things like that. So, but you do want to see transformation because a lot of them actually, do have good personality, seem like okay people, and you want to see them win. So, one time I was looking up some 600 Pound Life episodes on YouTube, and Amberlynn popped up. So I started watching her videos, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually, even though I know Amberlynn Reid has a lot of haters, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually do like her as a person. I do like her personality. I know that there's been a lot of, controversy with her about her, she's lied about things in the past and posted and reneged on things and stuff like that. And that's not cool. Like when I found some of the things that she has lied about. But I mean, as a person, I do like her personality. Like, she's the kind of person I could picture myself being friends with her. But the difference between somebody like me and the friends that she does have, I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, if you're my friend and I actually do love and care about you, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm not going to help you to do something that's going to just allow you to continue to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Amberlynn's friend and she was talking about, oh, let's go out to eat, I'd be like, no, why don't we cook something at home, something healthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, because she is surrounded by a bunch of enablers. That's without a doubt. Eric, his boyfriend, Becky. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, every girlfriend she's had has been an enabler. I don't really know too much about Crystal. I've only watched like one video with her and Crystal, but definitely Becky and Destiny, in my opinion, have been like big time enablers. And everybody has their own thoughts and opinions about like their relationship and why she's still there. I will say this: I think too many people like give Becky way too much credit and be like, oh, Amberlynn's just using her, and she don't need to be dealing with that. First of all, let's just be honest. Amberlynn makes a whole lot of money off of YouTube, okay? Because she obviously doesn't work, right? And she clearly don't have to work. I mean, she has a house to live. She has an apartment or a house that she's renting. She has a car. So, she's able to go grocery shopping and go to the restaurants every day. So I'm pretty sure she's not, you know, broke. And as you can see, Becky doesn't work either. So don't think for one second that Becky's not enjoying the ride. Okay, Becky is definitely enjoying the free ride because, I mean, even though people say, oh yeah, she drives Amberlynn everywhere. For one, you might as well. Like, what else do you do? You don't work. You're at home with her every day. I'm pretty sure Amberlynn's the one that's paying all the bills, the rent. She's paying for the car that you're driving. So I feel like that's the least that you can do is drive the girl around. She needs to go somewhere. But at the same time, I feel like if you're her girlfriend, you really love and care about her, then um you should not watch her destroy herself. And that's one of the things I noticed even with the 600 Pound Life episodes. Like these people have so many enablers. Like I just feel like if you love and care somebody about somebody, why would you watch them self-destruct? But anyway, getting back to like Amberlynn's videos with her everyday struggles, I'm not really going to be pinpointing on every single thing that she said, but I just feel overall, I'm not gonna lie, I do like Amberlynn. Again, I like her personality. I think she's a genuinely sweet person. I'll put it like that. I think she's a genuinely sweet person. I just think number one, she has to have better people around her. That's number one. And for two, she does make too many excuses. But again, if you don't have a bunch of supportive people around you and you have a bunch of enablers around you, then that allows you to make excuses because everybody's just patting you on the back. Yeah, well, you're overweight, so you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, First of all, Amberlynn, everything that you complained about not being able to buy the kind of clothes that you want to buy, or not being able to fit in your seat, having to have what she said, a seat belt extender, being in constant pain all the time, having the awkward periods, all of that. And first of all, long periods that can happen to anybody because I'm not obese and I have really bad periods like what she described. Like my periods are really heavy like that as well. So that could happen to anyone. But just all the stuff that she talked about, the constant pain, the back pain, not being able to stand for long amounts of time, not being able to walk for long amounts of time because now she's using the scooter, which I think is ridiculous. Just, having to, not being easily accommodated when you're going out, like, not being able to go on the amusement park rides and movie theater seats and all that type of stuff. So just sit down. I feel like, Amberlynn, those are all things that can be prevented. All the things that you complain about, you cause yourself. Nobody is forcing you to stuff this food down your throat. Like, if you really are, to me, I feel like everything that she is complaining about, these are things that she could change if she wants to. Like, she could actually say, you know what, enough. Sometimes you gotta do that, because I even know for me, I have struggled a lot with weight. Now my weight has never gotten there. Like, I've always stayed like in the low 200s, but I'm like 5'8" for one. But even for me, like, if I started to feel like, oh, Jessica, wait a minute, your weight, you're starting to get a little, big, or those pants are getting a little tight. Like, the moment I feel like, uh-oh, you might be doing too much, you might have had to, I stop, and I like to eat healthy anyway. And I don't overeat. And I know when to stop. And I, like, right now, I knew I had put on some weight throughout the school year. So when I was off for the summer, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to make sure I do what I have to do. Like I said, it is a process. I go to the gym almost every day. I make sure I watch what I eat. I log everything into my Fitness Pal, which is crazy because me and her are friends on my Fitness Pal, and she does not post anything. Like, she was posting at one point, but she hasn't posted in a long time. I want to believe it's been like almost 2 months since she's posted anything. So that lets me know you're not logging in nothing. You're not logging in no food, no exercise, whatever. But Amberlynn makes a lot of excuses. Like, even when she was talking about going to the gym. Oh, I can't go to the gym because, I'm too heavy for the machines and all this stuff. Okay, I'll give you that bone. But guess what, Amberlynn? There's other stuff that you could do. I would tell anybody, because I have a friend that's really overweight. You don't have to go to the gym to lose weight. I could tell anybody that, because I know I've lost a lot of weight in the past and did not even touch the gym. There's something called walking, running in your neighborhood. That's free. And you don't have to worry about being too heavy for the pavement, right? So even if she could start off gradually, she could walk around her neighborhood, her subdivision, or whatever, go to the park and walk, and just walk and walk and walk. And then gradually pick up your speed and then start to do a light jog. You'd be surprised doing that. In addition to a healthy diet and really cutting back, she could probably lose a whole bunch of pounds. Also, you're on YouTube every day. There's something called YouTube videos. YouTube has a plethora of workout videos. They got Tybo, Jillian Michaels. There's this girl I like on YouTube. I love her videos. Rebecca Louise. There's a girl called Doing Yoga with Adrian. I mean, there are so many people on. You got Fitness Blender. I mean, there are so many free videos where you're getting the whole workout. Like, I know for a fact they got Michael, Jillian, and Tybo workouts in its entirety, not like little clips. Like, you're getting the whole thing. So you basically have your workout right there. You could just basically go through the videos and make yourself a little playlist, create your own plan, and you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not going to stand here and say I'm not an Amberlynn hater, because I really actually, to me, I really feel like she's a genuinely sweet person. I really do believe that. I think I can just tell she has a good heart. You know what I'm saying? And I do sympathize with her, because if you even watch the show, My 600-Pound Life, almost all the people, like, I want to say like 95% of the people that are on that show have had some kind of traumatic childhood experience, okay? How many of those women on there have been molested as children? I mean, come on, let's really talk about it. You got people on there been molested, have been abused, abandoned by the, parents or whatever, drug addict parents. I mean, somebody, family members died early. I mean, that's the pattern I noticed with all of the people on My 600-Pound Life. They all have had some kind of traumatic experience. And we all know that Amberlynn was in foster care. How did she get in foster care? Now, like I say, I just started following her, so I really don't know her whole story with that. I mean, I guess I would have to go back in old videos, but she obviously must have went through something crazy for her to even land in foster care. If you do know what it is, you can post it below. But, I mean, and it's not even to gossip about her, but, she was in foster care for years. She already said that she doesn't really have the closest relationship with her family. It seems like she emotionally attaches herself to these women. That's another thing, because she makes these relationships like her world. And if you notice, she gets into relationships back to back. Like once she breaks up with somebody, she's with somebody else immediately. So something is missing, right? Like you could tell that she has a hole in her. Like she has these like emotional attachments to people, to her girlfriends and her regular friends. Because I've even heard her make comments like, oh, I put everybody before me. Like I don't care about getting anything as long as everybody else is happy. That can be good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, then that comes off like you could be easy to take advantage of, or a person could treat you any kind of way and you'll put up with it just because you feel like you might not deserve any better, or you just don't want to be alone, or you just want to have somebody around. So, but I just feel like Amberlynn needs really good people around her. That is her biggest issue. I think if she had a really good support system around her and people that were going to help her say no and really help her to stay on the right track, she would be good. Because I know for me, like, even though I do have pretty much good self-control when it comes to food, but there have been times when, I tell my boyfriend, like, babe, I want to go get some ice cream. And even though you're trying to get vegan ice cream, but still ice cream is ice cream, it's still sugar. And he'd be like, no, you don't need that. You've been doing good. You've been working out every day. You don't need to go do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, you know what? You're right. Forget it. And I'll move on. That's what I'm talking about. Like positive people around you who are not going to let you do foolishness. You get what I'm saying? Like if I was her friend and she's talking about, oh, let's go out to eat, I'm like, no. I mean, how many times have we seen where she's got up in the morning, went out to eat in the morning, and to me, see, I'm funny because I'm the kind of person, like, if I go out to eat, and not even just go out to eat, but I could have just if I had a lunch and it was a decent meal and it satisfied me and made me feel full, I more than likely won't eat for the rest of the day. Like, I really haven't eaten anything all day today. And I'm about to make me a veggie burger, and I have some baked beans in the fridge, like some vegetarian baked beans. And guess what? I'm not going to eat anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I had it earlier, I would have been full. I'm just eating it now because I've been out all day running errands, and I just came in. I'm actually really hungry, but like, I just feel like that's ridiculous in itself. Like, you and your friends go out to eat early, then a few hours pass and you're hungry again and y'all going to McDonald's or wherever. Then you would think that's enough. And then you're like, hey, let's go out to eat again, or let me make this big sandwich. Just like, who around you is saying, hey, this is not a good idea? So that's the major issue. So like I say, Amberlynn, if you see this video, I actually do think you're a good person, but you make way too many excuses. You rule your own destiny. You just have to have better self-control, and you can't stand there doing these videos like having a pity party, like people supposed to feel sorry for you, because I don't feel sorry for you, because at the end of the day, you have brought all this on yourself. And even though, yeah, you might have had a rough childhood, let's just be honest with you, who really hasn't had a rough childhood? We all have our crosses to bear and dresses to wear. Isn't that what they say? Like, we've all been through something. I know I have. So, like, but there has to come a point where, like, what, I'm older now. I need to move on and put it past me and do what's right for me and the people around me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot. And my thing is this. I'm the kind of person, like, if I know that something is hurting me, I'm going to stop. I won't want to have anything to do with it. And I just feel like, that the food is killing you. You're saying it every day. You're talking about how much pain it's putting you in. To me, I feel like, is food that important? I don't love food that much to a point where I'm gonna have it damn near paralyze me, where I can't barely walk around. I can't go do stuff with my family and my kids. You know what I'm saying? I can't I can't stamp and wash dishes and clean my own house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have animals, and I have a dog too, but if you want to be able to take really good care of your animals, you're gonna have to lose weight and be in better health, because that's when they're gonna start to get neglected, because you're not going to be in the mood to maybe take them out for walks all the time. Like, I know I have to take my dog out to walk a few times a day. Now, if I was almost 600 pounds, I wouldn't be able to get up and do that every 2 seconds. And that's when you're going to have your dog pissing and, going all over the house, and the house is stinking. I mean, it's just bad all around. So, but anyway, I don't want this video to be long. Leave your comments below. I apologize for my hair. I just came in. My hair is looking crazy, but I really don't care right now. But yeah, like I say, I'm not an Amberlynn hater. I actually do like Amberlynn, but I would like to see her win. I really would like to see her get serious and actually lose the weight. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people on there making videos about her, criticizing her, which they really not in a position to, as far as I'm concerned. Cause I feel like if you've been in somebody's shoes, how you look criticizing somebody and you pretty much was in the same situation, it might still be. But that's another story. But like I said, Amberlynn, I think she's genuinely a good person. I think she has a really good heart. I just don't think she has the right people around her. And at the same time, yes, she has to learn how to do things on her own. But can you move? But I think that she needs to have better people around her, and that's it. So, and she needs to start making excuses and really start making serious changes in her life. So, but anyway, that's it for me. And I don't know. I don't want to like be one of the people who do like reactions to Amberlynn, but you know, I do find her videos interesting and they are kind of entertaining to me. But anyway, that's it for now. If you like the video, please subscribe and I'll see you guys later. Bye.